Done a little bit more since last update. Got the floor in, as you can see on my dirty footprints all over it. Yes, it hasn't been put in properly, it's just sitting there. It does have the insulation underneath. I cut those two, out of that ply there, the darker one. Painted them in white, and I've attached them. They've got insulation on the inside. I've left the cut out here and just used some tape around the edge there to sit on that. Just make it look a bit neater, I suppose, but the bed sort of comes up to about here anyway, so I won't really see that, but I just want to have that access point for when I do need to put water in there. But yeah, they come up alright. Yeah, they've got dirty marks. I mean, yeah, the van's pretty filthy anyway. The floor come up quite well, I think. Looks very nice. Bit of an improvement. I've got all that around that bit all done good. So yeah, just got to line up over there pretty much. But the bed's going to cover most of that, and I might end up putting the rubber mat back on the top there, but the fridge will sit over in that corner anyway. For over that one that's exposed, the side panel, I'm going to make that a cupboard, because I've noticed it's a good place to store butane canisters down the bottom there, so I'm going to make a little cupboard, so it'll be with the thicker ply that's down there, which is the same thickness as the floor. And the bed I've started painting, painted all the little side. Right, this is all, that's all done. You can see there's two different colours of white there. Doesn't really matter, all I'm doing is using, this one here is the last tin of white paint that I've had. That was actually full, didn't even know, but yeah, just been using bits that I've had over the years sitting around for no reason, and it's like, well, we'll put them to use. And looks like this is still pretty wet. This is soaked in heaps of that paint. Must be a shittier paint than the other ones. But yeah, so I'll end up flipping that over and painting the bottom of it as well, underneath, and the legs and everything. Just make it all white. That should give a nice contrast with the nice wood stained floor as well. So yeah, probably need a coat or two by the look of it. But yeah, it's really, didn't realise how much of a difference in white there is, but I don't really care, it's all white, eh? Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I've got some more electrical stuff ordered. Got some wire up there for doing that. I've got a fuse box coming. Got some switches the other day, some on-off switches. And I've got some Anderson plugs coming as well. Then after that, we might be looking at getting the mattress. If the mattress goes in, because we're going to go back to a double from a queen, just to give us that little bit of extra room. And that small panel there will go along here. It normally sits along here, so I might be able to put some cupboards up along the side, or something, shelving even, something or other. I might be able to hide all that into a cupboard somewhere. I'm possibly thinking about, I'm going to insulate all this, but thinking about maybe making that, putting ply over there, like up to here, or maybe the next one, depending how high the bed sits. Making it like a little pouch where we can just put like books and phones and all that sort of stuff in. See what happens. Lots of stuff to consider. And I've got to sort out the roof and the solar panel and everything as well, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge also, but we'll see how we go. Getting there eventually, slowly. Oh, I've got to order some lights as well.